building?
residential
I can tell you
apartments,
how
I mean,
many
how many were
split on
being rented?
meters.
So we actually started the rental program, the rental inspection program. The letters went out last week. We're getting people calling in for appointments. We have a real live data with a map, and it's color coded. Those rental units throughout the borough are all colored red. So we have a good grasp on, we have 372 rental units but again, that may change as we go through the data. But right now, it's initially 372.
Meaning individual rentable
Yes,
units.
that's what we have as part of
But
our,
like she said, for example, 16 could be in one building.
correct,
Correct?
correct,
Okay.
yep, yeah.
The new code
And-
enforcement officer showed me the program too as well,
So yeah, I was just trying to understand the math.
Well, listen, I can't nail down a number right now. It's still a work in progress. We're trying to nail down the details.
That's fine.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I mean, I like your suggestion.
Yeah.
I like to understand that with data.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
if somebody can do the math, if I'm lowering and that we bring relief to homeowners for the minimum usage, fantastic. That is, you wrote in here $50 a quarter in relief, that's $200 a year in, from the borough's perspective, in lost revenue.
But you make it up
Make
on
it
the
up with your
apartment.
Well,
Rentals.
that's the question, am I really then?
Yes, because the
Did you
apartments, right,
do the math?
it's in that presentation, take a look at it, I believe it's on the second page. Right now, an apartment building gets one minimum, and after that minimum, 15 other units get discounted water rates.
That's what I understand
Yeah,
that
so
part.
if you
So
don't-
have you counted all the how many individual units we have? That's what I asked.
I don't have access to that information.
So the
I'm
calculation
doing-
is not completely in here. I mean, the concept is in here, but the numbers aren't in here.
Okay, well, that's
That's
where
what
you
I'm
guys come in.
No, yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
you have to
Yeah.
do.
And
That's
we
what I
got-
was trying to
yeah.
understand.
Okay,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is, number one, the homeowners need a break. I
I
agree with the mayor.
understand.
The
Your
homeowners need-
hypothesis is that we have enough rental units that are not getting billed enough
It can make up the difference.
that can make up the difference.
Absolutely.
But we're relieving some homeowners, but we're hitting some other homeowners or renters a lot harder, correct? Because
But
now they
they've
can
also
hit.
had the benefit of a discounted rate for how long? 40 years? 40 years.
Not only that, we're not getting them for rental inspections either, so, yeah, well, that's
Okay.
on the landlord.
That's in the landlord.
Yeah.
I've been in my house 31 years.
I
have
understand that, but if you're
never-
saying providing a break for homeowners, it's providing a break for some, but putting additional burden on some other homeowners.
But you know what,
Or-
Andy, you could say that right now. You're giving a break to the apartment buildings and not the homeowners. The homeowners have made an investment in this community. They have taken out mortgages, they've planted roots. They're here. And excuse me for using this word, but apartment people are transient. They come and go, okay?
Are you
Homeowners
trying to
don't.
get rid of them then?
I'm not trying to get rid of anybody. I'm just looking at facts, okay? People who buy homes stay. People who rent don't stay. Okay? They may be here, yes, I had somebody tell me they've been here 20 years. Well, bravo, okay? But most people who buy are here for the long term. They believe in this community. They have invested in this community. I'm asking, give them a break. You've given a break to apartment buildings that are owned by people who don't live here. Okay? So they're buying here, but they're taking their revenue and spending it someplace else. Don't you think it's time to turn the table a
I
little
think-
I
bit?
agree with
I think
that.
what's-
It goes back to our original discussion when I first got here. It's like we want to dissuade people from renting. We want to promote home ownership. And that might be
Absolutely.
a good start in the process, you know?
Yeah, but, I mean, Chris, don't worry, I still have the copy that you gave us last year, but like Andy says, we need the data. And when you're in the middle of changing billing software
And-
and the water meters, it just wasn't time.
No, no,
then.
no, and Ryan,
That's
please
what I mean.
understand, you know, Roy made that quite clear when I did the presentation last year, August, okay? This is why I haven't bothered you with it, because I understood,
Thank
we're
you for
doing your update to your, yes, well, thank you. This is why we work together,
Yeah.
okay? You were updating your software, I get it, meters were going in, I get
Yeah.
it. But now, you're bringing up, looking at your budget.
Mm.
And I'm saying you do have a way to generate revenue without increasing rates. How many times can you say that?
No,
Might
you're-
potentially happen. We don't know this until we have the data.
Everything
It's
is
a hypothesis.
potential. One-way streets are potential, okay? Stopping kids from running in the street is potential, but we've gotta start talking about it. I introduced it a year ago. I've waited a year patiently.
The bigger
You're now-
question is, why did it last 2 years and then why was it taken away?
So what?
Why did it last 2 years originally and then it was taken away? It was voted to change the
You mean the
ordinance.
original?
Talking from one resolution to the next.
What I can do is I can speak with our new code enforcement officer, because she has the data. So what I can ask her tomorrow, we had this discussion very briefly the other day. Can we narrow, do we know based on, this one unit on the map, how many rental units are there? So when she's going around, she actually has these appointments scheduled now. She's going around, and when she goes around, she's confirming how many rental units are within that dwelling. And then we can nail that number down. Right now, that number's kind of out there.
I
you know?
understand that.
So we're trying to get the data.
I get it, and you know, I'm not saying this is gonna be done instantly. I waited a year, you know. I think it's something that can be done. It would help homeowners, it would
Absolutely, I
help the
agree with you.
borough generate revenue. Can I just ask one last question? With your new software system, are you still gonna be sending out bills on postcards?
No, we're not.
May I ask how? Progress, I love it.
Yeah.
How will they go out?
They will go out, we're gonna have to buy a folding machine, a folding and stuffing machine, because every quarter we're gonna have 1,400 letters going out. 8.5 by 11 in the regular envelope. That's how it's gonna go out.
Thank you.
Or what we're also gonna try to do is have people opt for electronic billing, so we don't have to do that. So hopefully, over time, that'll.
No way.
Well,
So I can actually say, just deduct from my bank account? No way.
but anyway, that's the road we're going down.
Wonderful,
So,
wonderful. Please put that in the next newsletter, because I'm sure people will be thrilled to hear that.
you think?
I do.
I think people generally struggle with change, but I mean,
Well-
I'm noticing that I'm getting a lot of pushback with some of the steps we're taking.
Because it's been stagnant for so long,
Yeah.
Roy, you know, it's,
No, no,
you're
no.
taking them out of their comfort zone, and
Yep.
it's not that they don't want to change,
Yeah,
you know, people want their comfort zone,
no, I know,
you
I know.
know.
All right, all right.
But thank you, gentlemen,
Yeah.
and Madam